This is Pam Smith with Farm Journal Magazine, and we're outside Chapin, Illinois with DeKalb and some of the SmartStax new technology. And can you introduce yourself and give me your title?
My name is Chris Kallal. I'm a territory sales manager for the DeKalb-Asgrow seed brand here locally.
Okay, Chris, you've been out in the field, you've dug some roots, and tell me a little bit about what you're finding.
Sure. To be right honest with you, I was, as wet as we've been all spring, I didn't expect a whole lot of rootworm injury because the survival rate with as much moisture we've had in the soil would have probably been low,
Right.
was the expectation. But after doing some root digs, I'm pleasantly surprised at the amount of feeding we've got. And looking at this root here in particular, which is a refuge hybrid, so it's a straight roundup, no rootworm protection at all. There are several nodes here, or roots here that have been pruned off. We've got a little bit of root regeneration going on, but there's a couple roots right here in particular that are totally pruned off. We see some feeding on some of the roots going on down deeper. So there is more feeding than I would have imagined, which is bad for our farmers, but nice to see that the technology is working. When you look at a DeKalb Genuity SmartStax hybrid, there essentially is no feeding on this root at all, and you can see that there is some size difference within the two root masses, which is partially due to the fact that they are different traded hybrids, but part of that does have to do with the fact that they are different base genetics as well.
Okay, so you also mentioned that you're seeing some differences in earworm feeding too. Is that right?
Correct. It's kind of a sporadic pest because it blows in they get blown in from the south. So we've had the right storm patterns this year that we've had a lot of moths blown in from the south. So we are seeing quite a bit of corn earworm feeding around one of the spots that I was in of the Weary's fields last week. We peeled back several ears, and actually 80% of the ears had substantial feeding on them and an earworm present. Those have since left the ears and gone back to the root to pupate out. And we've seen some more ears that I've looked at today, seen two different sizes. So we've got some more larvae that are probably in the second and third instar phase. So they're about partway through their life cycle. And then I've seen some that are just beginning. They're brand new larvae, and they've got a lot of feeding yet to do. So we're going to see continual feeding for the next several weeks in area cornfields.
All right, thanks so much.